And we're back and ready to continue with E.V.O, Search for Eden. In the last part, we explored the Ice Age and discovered all the different creatures are all afraid of something called a Yeti. All except the mammoths, which we defeated, and I kept mistakenly calling them Yetis, but they did it to me first, so it's fine. And the mammoth gal told us we have to go to this volcano, so we're going there now. I also mistaking this part for South America, and I'm guessing it's actually supposed to be Africa, since the area now looks like the East Continent. So yeah, we go to Unknown, and there's this ice pillar here, and if I touch it, somebody starts laughing at me. Ha ha ha. Here comes the slave. That's one of the birds from Mount Brave. I guess he never evolved after the Age of Dinosaurs. Yeah, he carries me up into this fortress level. Fort Birdman. Start with another fool is coming. So now we're being attacked by birds wearing helmets and carrying spears. What kind of place is this? And this is my favorite enemy in the game. It's one of the Fort Birdman birds riding a tritops and throwing a spear. Just something about that image. That's like something you'd see in the Shinkaron, the original game on the PC 98. Funny enough, that's not in the Shinkaron, but yeah. These are some of the more bizarre enemies in the game right there. We're gonna go ahead and help ourselves to all the guards. All they know is that they were minding their own business in their flying fortress, riding around on their tritops and swinging their spears, when all of a sudden I show up, some weird wolf, lion, horse thing, and just start biting everybody down. Yeah, sure, gimme. Yeah, they'll keep swarming me until I move on to the next area. Now we enter the first maze area of the game. Lower creatures are invading. These guys look kind of familiar, at least the face does. You might remember when I was a bird, I grabbed like bird-like jaws that made my face kind of look like theirs. You know, at least until I bite them, and then they make this silly cartoon face. And they got swords that hurt. They can jump across, and what's this? It's a teleporter. Let's go through it before that guy attacks me with his sword again. And yeah, this area is like a teleporter maze. I know the way through, but there's also a red crystal in Fort Birdman somewhere, and I want to try to find it, so show it off. I wasn't able to make that jump. Yeah, these guys do give away when they're coming for you, because you'll hear the flapping of their wings. And they have a sword slash and... He dropped me a critical meat. They have a sword slash and a move where they just, like, aim their sword at you and charge forward. Yeah, why do these birds have swords? When do I get a sword? There's a green crystal. Might as well grab it. Let's try the right. This area looks familiar. I think I've been here already. Let's try this teleporter. Nope, that leads me back here. Like I said, I do know the way, and it's kind of silly what you have to do. Let's try jumping across this way. This time I made the jump. I think that portal there leads to the boss. I'm going to go to the right, though. Yeah, there's the charge attack they have with their sword. Let's try this teleporter. Alright, this might be it. Nope, this leads me back to where I was before. Anything on the left I can go to? Try this teleporter. That one leads me back outside. Alright, I'll be back. Here it is. I have to jump over this portal to find it. This red crystal here, if I eat it, gives me a pretty funny transformation. I'll show it off real quick. I transform into an elephant. Let's check out the elephant's capabilities. I get a 10 in attack power with biting, 20 in strength, and horn is 20. Defensive power is 15, got 4 agility and 1 jumping ability. So I'm pretty, not very agile, but I got lots of health and lots of attack power. This form isn't exactly the most ideal for when it comes to exploring Fort Birdman, though. But yeah, I'll show off how you actually reach the boss. You're supposed to go in and out of these portals like this. You see, I went back outside, but when I go back in, I'll be able to... Also, I can't kick as the elephant. Interesting. I guess I should have noticed when my kick attack was at 0. Yeah. The elephant's tusks are indestructible. So, like the dragon, I can keep horning, but again, I can't get an upgrade like the swordfish horn that gave me a permanent horn. This bird was beating me up, but since my elephant was pretty hardy, I didn't take much damage. Anyways, let's show off how we reach the boss. Step back through here. Go this way. And jump into this portal. And that's it. That's all it takes. Well, maybe not. I'm gonna jump across here, which not too hard with my horse body. I'm gonna jump into this portal, and this should be the boss. Yeah, here we go. See how easy that was? It says, "Come on, you vulgar creature. I am Bird King, the boss of the Bird Man. I am the leader of a great tribe that has continued to evolve, though we lost many people by the falling asteroids, likely during the extinction of the dinosaurs. Listen to me, this is an age of intelligence. Creatures beneath us still stick to changing their bodies for strength, but they will remain stupid. We had a sage who came from the universe. Using the crystal he gave us, we will rule the world the way the dinosaurs couldn't. Finally, we will start a journey to the universe. Would you like to join us?" And again, you're supposed to say no, but for the alternate ending, I will say yes. You might have noticed that the layout of this area is kind of similar to the area from the River of Asteroids when we went in and got those crystals and saw that Martian. So we'll say yes. Well, you are very smart. Then we get to watch the alternate ending. We shall look into your future. That is the way you have gone into the universe with the father of the Birdman. That was a strange thing. You have seen their nearest planet, the moon. The moon's not a planet, and you will create the Birdman civilization, but you will return here sometimes. What is that? Master! Master is coming down from the sky. Looks like a bird to me. Humans were surprised and drew figures of you in the desert. Such drawings remain throughout for thousands of years. Isn't that the Nazca drawings? That's kind of funny. So now we learn the origin of the Nazca drawing. But that's not what we want. We want to actually complete the chapter. So we're going to go back into Fort Birdman, and I'll meet you once I'm back at the boss. Now we take on the boss, the Bird King. And like before, since I already did his alternate ending, he's just going to be immediately hostile once I come in. He attacks by shooting these orbs at you. And he flies around a lot. Let's see if I can get a bite in on him while he's doing that. There we go. I think he also, yeah, he'll shoot them quickly at me too, so I gotta be careful of that. And he has that stomp move. Let's see if I can get him in a position where I can really put the bird on him. There we go. And I beat him. And he drops me big chunks of meat worth 400 each. I got a lot of E.V.O points now. The bird people. Good gracious, the castle is coming apart because the power of the crystal is gone. Everybody better leave. Yep, time to leave. We return here, and then Fort Birdman explodes. Guess that's it for that. That explosion will remove the wall of ice that we found in the Domain of the Hynodon, so now we can go through that door that was here to find out what's behind it. So let's go find out. First we'll bite our way past these guys. One of them gave me a critical meat. I got lots of E.V.O points now. What I'm going to do is upgrade my body a little. I'm going to give myself the rhinoceros-shaped body. This way I have the highest defense for my small size. And there's a reason I'm doing this, as you'll find out. This is where the boss of the chapter is. Sounds like he's been expecting me. It's the Yeti! You might remember all the people in the Ice Age were scared of the Yeti, but why, when it was trapped behind that wall of ice? I don't think they had anything to worry about until I came along. Destroy the creatures. Destroy them. That's my destiny. Ha ha ha. Ah, who are you? How did you get in? I've got it. The big explosion from the sky broke the ice entrance. That was a big one. I am Sir Yeti. I rule the ice world using the power of the crystal. I become angry with weak mammals who try to become strong. You seem to be different. Have you evolved yet? No matter which one you pick, he attacks you. And then, here we go. Now we got the boss, which is the Yeti. And he's actually pretty tough. Those punches he gets you with hit pretty hard. Normally he would have beaten me, but I have the ability to do this. For 200 I can extend my neck, which lets me heal fully up. That's right, leap at me so I can bite you. This is why I wanted the rhinoceros body. Its high defense will let me take more hits. If you're big enough and in the right shape, you can actually just kick the Yeti to death. And I've defeated him, and the sad music starts playing for some reason, even though I just saved the Ice Age from his tyranny. I can't believe it. Why me? What has happened to the power of the crystal? Junior! What, Daddy? I couldn't believe there existed such a strong creature in this world. This was my mistake. Daddy, be strong! As a piece of meat? Also, he only became one piece of meat. Don't bosses usually explode into 4? The king bird did. He's worth 200 at least. What's that shaking, though? Turns out the Yeti isn't the final boss. The Yeti Mother, his wife, is. My dear, where are you? I am afraid I can't forgive you for defeating my husband. This time I will defeat you. Gee? So now we get the true final boss of the Ice Age, the Yeti Mother. And she hits hard. And I gotta be quick with my evolutions, because that clap gives you very little time to prepare to get out of it. Hopefully I haven't gotten myself stuck in something. Alright, evolve again. Okay, she's just blowing ice at me. Ow. Yeah, she's a lot tougher than her husband, as you can see. There we go, I got a kick in on her at least. Alright, let's use speed to my advantage here, even though I'm not that fast in the rhino body. I want her to jump, and then I'll jump and bite her. That pattern seems to be working. Jump over the ice she shoots at me. Nope, that's not good. Ow. Alright, extend neck again. We're gonna use E.V.O points to beat you. Yeah, this is probably one of the harder bosses in the game, the Yeti Mother. Alright, I got her this time. And I'll more than make up for the E.V.O points I spent fighting her. There we go. Just not enough to pay for the rhinoceros body I spent to defeat them. Yeti Jr., Daddy, Mommy! And the sad music plays again because I just killed this kid's parents. And I can't move in this scene, so I can't attack him either, so that's just it for that. I am Gaia. It has been painful, but you must see the real world. Even if you had not defeated the Yeti, I believe they would have been beaten by a stronger power. Yeah, probably another river of asteroids falling on them, huh? Let us move forward. This is the only way you can go. I am Gaia. Yes, you already mentioned that. The Ice Age has come to an end. A new age full of life has begun. I believe mammals will be prosperous from now on. Although the dinosaurs are extinct, the rule, the survival of the fittest, remains. By the way, I think you already noticed that someone delivered an evil tool, a crystal, to this planet. I wonder why and who. Anyway, there is something wrong with evolution of life on this planet. The crystal. I have a bad feeling. Come, you are close to Eden now. And then we begin the final chapter, Early Man. 26 to 3 million BC. Right away, you'll notice this map looks kind of familiar. It's actually a map of... It looks very similar to the world we live in today. You can see Greenland, the Americas, except Africa. It's covered in some kind of cloud. And I start in the top right in what I'm guessing will become Europe? And also I don't get a new body. Not for this era. If I want to become a human, I have to figure out on my own how to do it. And I know how to do it, but we're not going to do that right away, since there's another transformation I want to show off. Probably the most bizarre one in the game. But yeah, this level's called Final Step to Evolve. It's got these Paramis here, but yeah, they're no match for me in my current form. They can jump on me all they want. As soon as I get my teeth into one, these are as good as toast. There we go. Now we can cross the sea into Greenland. Domain of Sincerus. There are creatures who hold their things in their front legs called tools. Be careful with them, because they can cause much damage. This guy probably looks familiar if you saw my Mushroom Kingdom Fusion playthrough. Sincerus was an enemy in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion, these moose that charge at you. Right now they're just sitting around eating, but I can just walk up and bite them. Plus you can get lots of E.V.O points in Early Man. You'll see the Sincerus meat is worth 70 E.V.O points. Now I'm going to need these points to show off some of the bigger evolutions coming up. Next we have the Domain of Fish of Prey. Go ahead and hop in the water here. So we got these Fish of Prey, which are basically just piranhas. Funny enough, these piranhas are the most common enemy when it comes to dropping critical meat. See if I can get them to drop another one. Yeah, it was worth 100, so... Even then, it's not that frugal to farm them if you're looking for E.V.O points. You're still better off going somewhere else and fighting something that drops more with its regular meat. I mean, we've killed enemies that dropped more than 100 E.V.O points with just a normal meat. And there are some here in the Early Man era. So yeah, now we've crossed into what I guess will become Canada one day. Domain of Sea Otters. So now we got otters. Go ahead and swim in the water again. Every time you enter and exit the water, you get an evolution, so that's also a way you can heal yourself. Yeah, they just throw shells at you, which don't hurt too much if you have a high defense body like the one I've got. And I evolved off screen because I touched the land again. That'd be pretty convenient in real life, though, if you jumped into some water and then immediately gained gills and the ability to swim with fins and stuff. There's an alligator. Are you guys sure you're in the right game? This is E.V.O. You're supposed to keep evolving. We're up to 10,000 E.V.O points. We haven't had this many since the River of Asteroid. And since I don't have anything to spend them on right now, I'll just keep going. Oh, I can't leave that way? Yeah, we're blitzing through these levels since I'm technically the apex predator already. Some kind of weird hybrid of all the best stuff the animal kingdom has to offer. Domain of Grizzly. Here we go with the tuba theme again. Yeah, the Grizzlies can be kind of tough. Luckily, I'm tougher. Their meat's worth 150. You can see they have this clawing attack. And they can be kind of tricky sometimes. Alright, let's try the Yeti Mother tactic on him. Get him to jump, then bite him. Okay, I think I saw a weakness in his pattern. Maybe not. Alright, the bash worked. Alright, I gotta get past these bears somehow. Yeah, okay. I think I know what to do. Get him to jump, and then they calm down. And run up and bite him. Got another fish to heal up a bit. I guess the fish they're eating don't give E.V.O points. There we go. Now we got the Grizzlies down. And I break the pattern immediately, and he starts clobbering me. Wonder if they sleep. They do sleep. That'll make it easier to get past them. Or to eat them if I want more E.V.O points, but I want to just get out of here. Yeah, they won't wake up if I don't hit them. So we'll jump over them instead. Yeah, I think we'll wrap up by heading into these woods. Or maybe not. Let's see. Forest of Stegosaurus. Hidden Stegosaurus. Wah! Here comes another enemy! Don't attack us, please. We like to live in peace. Please leave us alone. Let's choose to leave them alone, since I really don't need any more E.V.O points, and I'm not spending them on anything, so let them be. Really? Thank you. I will tell you a secret for your kindness. In the cave at the southern continent, there are strange creatures no one has ever seen before. They evolved with the face of a cat and the body of a rabbit. Interesting clue. I think I know where we'll wrap up. And it's not there. We're going to keep going. Domain Eohip. So we got these horse donkey things here. And they have attacks where they kick at you. I can kick too, although my kick's not as strong because I don't have the right body for kicking. Pretty sure if I give myself some of the horns that are available too, they would also improve my kicking power. But right now, just being able to chomp through everything as the most vicious carnivore to ever walk the earth is working. We're closing in on where I want to stop the playthrough and end the part. First, we got to get past the Saber-Toothed Tigers. And again, they're another vicious enemy, kind of like the Grizzly Bears. There we go. Let's keep going this way. Ow, ow. Oh boy. The little claw attacks actually have more priority over my attacks. There we go. Alright, here's where we're going to wrap up, since the next area is going to be another maze level, and has a boss at the end of it. So this time we're going to go to the Domain of Condor. Hey! I saw it! I saw a silver shining object, like a bird, flying. I've never seen such a bird. A bird, eh? And again, these condors probably look familiar too. They were also in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion as an enemy. And just like in Mushroom Kingdom Fusion, they attack by swooping at you and trying to spin into you in this game. In Mushroom Kingdom Fusion, they mostly just swooped up and down to try to hit you. Here, they come right at you, spinning away. And they hit pretty hard, too. As you can see. Alright, give me... Nope, he didn't get me. Let's get out of here. There we go. We are the amphibians who monitor the plant life. We are pleased to see the plant life increasing. We will continue to monitor the plant life as long as the sky is blue. So the Bolikustiga are still around, and they're still watching over the plant life. Although they still don't seem to like me. Maybe they know who I really am. Oops. I actually just wanted to come up here and grab the blue crystal you guys have up here. I want it. Well, I smashed him good, but that's fine. Grab the blue crystal, and we're done here. I got 5,000 for it, but are we done here? Check this out. I'm going to use the Review of Evolution to turn into the dragon. and you're gonna find out why. There's a secret thing up here above the mountain, and the only way to get to it is to fly to it, so you have to either remain a bird or have a record of a bird. And since the dragon counts as a bird, I can fly up here. You hear someone whispering. We're about to find out the source of all the whispers we've been hearing throughout the chapters. Whisper A, we should stop the evolution experiment. Whisper B, I agree with you. We have continued this experiment to try and avoid the evolutionary mistakes our ancestors made. But this was wrong. Recall all of the crystals used in the experiment. I am afraid some of the creatures have learned the power of the crystals. What? Only beings from our tribe can understand the secret of the crystals. I wonder, are there other creatures like us? So we fly up here and we discover the source of the whispers is a UFO? If I attack it, wah! Forgive us, we were wrong! We regret our action and we will never interfere again! Forgive us! You can choose to forgive them or not to forgive them. For the extra scene, we're going to choose to forgive them. Thank you so much. What an open-minded creature. For your kindness, we will take you to our planet. If you don't forgive them, the ship just explodes and the Martians say goodbye as they fall to Earth. But yeah, now we get to go to their planet in this alternate scene. And it plays it like an alternate ending, even though this one doesn't seem like it would end poorly. It even doesn't say it ends badly. Here we go. And then you went to their home. During a long journey, you heard stories about them. Whisper A. We are the Dino people. We evolved more than 1 billion years ago. What's funny is that there was a Dino people of sorts in the Shinkaron as well. Only the aliens in that one were from the moon and were called Lunarians. The other funny thing was there was a type of creature you could evolve into in the Shinkaron called the Homo Dino Sapien. So you could evolve into Dino people yourself in that game. We live peacefully nowadays, but we made many mistakes and almost destroyed our planet. I was afraid you would evolve in the same way and make the same mistakes we did. That is the reason we delivered the crystal. However, I was meddling and I apologize. We should be able to see our planet soon. Then you will be welcome to their planet, Mars. So they are Martians. After staying for a while, you may come back to Earth safely. So yeah, by forgiving them, I got to visit Mars. I didn't get to do anything on Mars, but I think that's one of the funniest scenes in the game. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up for this part. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.